So supposedly this is supposed to clear out the engine light, check engine light. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, as you can see here, we're gonna go ahead and dive into the charger. So I went to take it to a tool scanner. One thing that came up on it was the oil pressure sensor on this car, and so what we're going to do, change it out. Right now I'm just kind of letting this cool a little bit because I had just barely finished using the car, so it's a little hot to the touch, and you know, I just don't want to be burning myself. Remove the starter, but I'm not going to. I kind of wish I would have bought a serpentine belt so I could replace that belt, and if I was to remove that starter, but you know, just to kind of make things simple for myself, I might remove this right here. This goes to the thermostat. You don't have to remove this, you can just remove this. So here we have the Duralast electronic oil pressure sensor. So this is basically it. This is it, right? All right guys, so it's the following day because it got dark, but what we're gonna go ahead and do is remove the fan. So you had a bolt here, and I think I have a bolt somewhere over there, and then I already disconnected the battery, so we're gonna disconnect the fan, drop it down so it's straight down, and then we can kind of freely work in there. All right guys, so then the other bolt is going to be right here. You can see there, I removed the airbox as well so that I could get some space, and I'm using this thing from, I bought this at Amazon, but it holds the bolts. I'm just gonna set this aside. But yeah, now it gives us the chance to lower this down. All you do with this is just pick it up, and it drops right down. So there you go. Now that's going to give us the space here to be able to get in there. You see that? So alright guys, so I'm going to attempt to see if I can get this for you guys. Now once you have that little red tab moved, just pull this out, and there it is. So once you have that red tab pulled, so that pulls that way, lock it, you push in to unlock, you push out. But once you have this thing moved, once you have that, you can pull that out, and that is your oil pressure switch. Alright guys, so now, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to use a 27mm or 1/2 inch, and then just your adapter here with the swivel. That way you can kind of work with it. And I'm gonna use this adapter. I actually got this one at O'Reilly's. No, I'm not sponsored by O'Reilly's. Would I like to? Yes, I would. But yeah guys, I'll leave the link down below so you guys can get your very own. This is just basically an extension to a 1/2 inch, to a 3/8 here. So that's what I have, so I'll be using this. Alright guys, so let's get right to it. All right everyone, so we got it out. This is basically the old part, the old original mold part. All right guys, so this is the new one, and this is from O'Reilly's, this thing as well. The easy part is taking it off. Now the hard part is putting this thing back on, so I'm gonna do it by hand, but I've been at it for maybe about 5 minutes right now. All right guys, so we got the piece back on there, and this took forever, man. So if you did it my way, it's gonna take a long time. It's better just to take off the starter But anyways, we have it back on here. We're gonna button everything up.
Go.
Alright guys, so we're gonna basically turn the car on right now.